back on JCTV Africa, yeah, reporting live from Zimbabwe. Yes, as I highlighted earlier on, we're going to be doing a lot of community development projects. So at the moment, I've got 2 calls from 2 individuals. One is a project that is happening in Domboshala. I've already engaged with the owner, and he has already come to me so that we can talk about the community development that is happening. And then the second thing is that I also need to get my accreditation so that I can be able to work freely without any hindrances. That is one thing that I'm also working on. Then Kunwiswa Sewage. I think some of you are assuming that I've been given a friendly warning to say don't do politics or something like that. That has nothing to do with that. The issue that is actually there is that my audience that is paleting the views that are on the, if you can check on the views that are on the channel right now, the views for politics have actually died down because people, which are audience, Zimbabwean people, they are now engaged in social issues. Right now, if you can check how people are running with issue Maititi and Wolinda and Joey and all of that, it's really crazy. That's where the audience is. So the issue that is there is media is a game of numbers. Even in any media house, whether it's BBC, whether it's CNN, they run with numbers because the numbers give them leverage when it comes to money. So in our case, when we produce media, which is on YouTube or on Facebook we are not monetized. We had some violations, some of the things that happened, so we cannot be able to earn money from that. So that is the problem. So now that I'm in Zimbabwe, I'm not going to a 9-to-5 job or having another hustle that I'm still yet to establish myself. Hence the need to focus on social issues. Why? The social issues, they have a lot of audience that is interested in that. So when we have so much audience that is interested in that, that means we are able to create revenue. That revenue enables me to be capacitated come 2023. Then I can interview any politician, interview so and so, because one, I'll be having the numbers, the revenue be out intact. Political analysis and what is happening. There are a lot of people that are doing that. You can go and visit King Kandoro. You can go and visit Oposhmo. King Kandoro is doing a great job. You can go out. In fact, I'll actually put his link. You can go and watch his shows. He's doing that. And there was a time in the season where he took a break. The reason why somebody has to take a break, our situation needs us to strategize. What is this that is selling? What is it that is making people? Can I have a partnership somewhere? And how can I fund this project? Because we are self-funded. We started this out of passion, and then we funded this. We had to starve our families for us to get there. And then I want to end with my relationship with Gambakwe. Some of you were saying that you are now with Gambakwe or something like that. I started with Gambakwe. Gambakwe is my brother. I want to tell you something that you don't know between me and Gambakwe. In spite of us having differences in terms of how we earn his political stance, he's still my brother. I call him in the time of need and say, my brother, I'm in need, whatever I'm in need of. And you don't know behind the scenes what is happening. Gambakwe helps me. And for your information, some of you, when we're doing that story of Evangelica, Gambakwe gave me his StreamYard account to use, and I'm still using his account up to date because I was incapacitated. I had issues with my bank accounts and everything. And Gambakwe helped me. Why? For the fact that we are brothers. I was mentored by Gambakwe to start to be able to speak out to you. He mentored me. So there is no way that because we have differences in how we view things now, that I should say, I'm not going to talk to Gambakwe, I'm not going to pick up his calls, I'm not going to visit him or talk to him. I talk to him, he's my brother. But we differ. Just like as you'd see Tino Mambeu and AC Lumumba. Two different people from different parties, warring parties for that extent. But you'd find Chinomambe acknowledging AC Lumumba. You'd find like even the likes of Patterson Zamara embracing the other guys like AC Lumumba. Whatever happened, it happened. But what I'm trying to say is that should not create a divide between us to say, I'm not going to pick up your call, I'm not going to talk to you. Because at the end of the day, if we create that kind of politics of saying that we don't talk to each other because of our affiliations, I don't know if Gambakwe got money. I don't know. And some of you took for a fact that skit that I did, I was telling you, I was trying to tell you what actually happened, but I don't know if Gambakwe got money. I don't know if he has the money from ZANU-PF. I don't know, right? But what I can tell you is that I was approached and I was offered to say, do this, and this is what is going to happen. And you can go and check out that video, though I tried to, to put a satire into it. Anyway, I'm just trying to tell you that if there is somebody that is going to accept any bribes or to accept being bought, that's not me. I've got a pure conscience, and I do my things with a very pure conscience to say, I am doing it because I was called into media, and media is my calling, and I love it, and I'm going to do it without compromising its integrity. So be sure of that, and you can tell from my face that I'm not lying. I lie not, and I tell you from my pure conscience. I've never been approached by anyone to say, stop doing this, and I'm not going to stop because somebody told me so. But I am doing social issues. Why? Because that's where more audiences are. I'll give you, for example, go and check out a lady called Lady Scaraby. I interviewed, if you go in JCTV Zimbabwe, you can see I interviewed her in 2020 when she still had about, I think, 10,000, I think 9,000, 10,000 subscribers. But she is now around 60,000 subscribers. We started together. They are doing social stuff. Look at Saint TV, Uncle Saint. He has got so many subscribers, but I started to have, when Uncle Saint had, I think about, when he started in 2020 during the time of the lockdown, we were actually teaching Uncle Saint, this is how we do it, this is how we do it. Look where he is. He is doing social issues. Why? Because most of our audience, they are a little bit disconnected from the political issues. So that means that if you go there, you must be fully funded. You must be having enough resources. If you go there without resources, it's going to be difficult to be able to have a crew that can go there now that you're in Zimbabwe. So that's the reason why. So I don't want to leave you guys in the dark, but I want to tell you that I love political commentary, but I'm leaving it because for now I need to focus on something that is going to bring more audience. And by the time we get to 2023, the audience will be, all of them, they will be, focused on the political issues, and we can then engage. Do you get it? So those are some of the things that I needed to clarify for you to understand. But I hope you understand where I'm coming from. I really need you to get this. Some of you have threatened to unsubscribe. You're welcome to do that. New subscribers will come. But hear me, I'm not bought. I cannot be captured. I've been here without accepting any trinkets from anyone. And I'm not going to go and grow without accepting any trinkets. So be rest assured that I'm not bought, and Gambakwe is my brother. We differ in opinion, we differ in our standing, but he's still my brother. Talk to him, we understand each other, and I am not following his path. He might have done his path, but doesn't mean that we, some people like Tinashe Jonas, they've gone to ZANU-PF, but I interviewed him here on this platform. So does that mean that I should not talk to Tinashe Jonas? Yes, he's doing his own things, but I can still talk to him. Probably I need a wheelbarrow from him. Probably he's my neighbor here in Zimbabwe. So what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to say, Jonas, I don't talk to you because you joined ZANU-PF? No. Even the likes of Mr. Mandaza, I talk to him from ZANU-PF point stand. We talk. How are you, my brother? We there are things that you need in life in spite of all that. So if we are going to build a politics of that kind of saying, I don't talk to you because you are from that, then we are lost. We are going to actually create more enemies than we desire. You know, even my brother Oposhimon, he has some friends in Zambia. There are some people that he talked to, soldiers, people that are in the army, people that give him information that he then later exposes. So if he has not good relationship with those people, how is he going to give you that information? He gives you this information because he has friends inside Zambia. So I'm not trying to say that I've got so many friends inside Zambia, but I'm telling you that I am going to continue doing what I do, but focusing on the community development, seeing how other people are coming here, and also on the last point, I am coming back to Zimbabwe now. There are a lot of people that are scared to come back to Zimbabwe because they're thinking it's going to be hard. How am I going to survive? And if I take you on that journey, how many people that are in South Africa that are so dreadful of coming to Zimbabwe? If I focus on that, it is going to help many people not to lose their lives, because Operation Dudula is coming. And I'm telling you, I'm not a prophet, but I'm telling you that when it comes to South Africa, a lot of people are going to be affected. They are going to lose their properties. And if that then happens, where are the people going to go? But if people can move whilst there is still ample time, then it's good. And who can do that? Me. I'm going to encourage you. How can you move in here? What are the things that you should look out for? Where can you go? Where can you find the land? Where can you do that? When can you do that? So that when you come here, you are prepared. So I need to talk to that audience to say, guys, if you want to move back to Zimbabwe, these are some of the things that you can do. And you can start from where you are. So basically, I want to say to you, I love you, and I'll continue to give you information that is valuable, and I believe that is valuable to all of us. So please subscribe, support this channel so that I can get to many places. And as I told you that I need to get my accreditation so that I can be able to move freely without being harassed or without being questioned, because the community, they need to know who is interviewing them. So I also need to get that right. So once that is sorted, you see me in your communities. But until then, I'll see you on the next episode.